Hey guys, I'm Rashid and welcome to my channel. Now if you clicked on the thumbnail to this video, you're probably interested in getting some varifocal glasses and you want to learn more about it. Now I'm not going to explain exactly what varifocal glasses are because there are other channels which can explain it a lot better because I'm not an optometrist or anything. But simply it's just a lens, varifocal. They kind of have two sections to them. And what that means is as you get older, you can see at a distance through your lenses, but when you want to read something, it kind of gets blurry. Okay, you end up taking your glasses off like that, and sometimes you end up going like that. That's why these lenses come in handy. Okay, they're not cheap. The ones I got are the expensive ones, and I want to speak more about the actual lenses. And I'll get straight to the point. I'm not actually happy with them. Okay, I've had them for I'd say less than a month, but I've been wearing them about 2 weeks, and I just can't get used to them. Everyone's talking that you have to get used to it, but I want to see through the whole lens. Okay, now what happens at a distance, if I look at a distance, I can see everything fine. But if I look down, it gets blurry, okay? Now, the whole idea is when I want to read something, your eyes look down and you can see the bottom section will be more for the reading section. You can read it there. But if I don't want to read anything, I just want to look down, it'll look blurry even at a distance, okay? So even about 2 meters away, something will look blurry. I didn't like that. Now I've checked other channels out and people say you have to get used to this kind of stuff, but used to it and your brain has to adjust. I really don't like that idea. I don't want my brain to adjust to anything. I just want to be able to see through the whole lens without doing anything. Now before I got these, I had a plain lens which I could see at a distance. Everything was fine. And when it comes to reading, I just take my glasses off, and then read. And then when I put the book down, I can put it back on again. I prefer to do that, to be honest, because it feels as though I've lost half the vision, So if I go out, I can see distantly, but if I look down, it'll just get blurry. So half the glasses will just be blurry for me. And the reason why I made this video is things kind of get weird. I was in the shopping the other day and I was looking at things at the aisle and I was looking there, and I'll give an example. The best I can explain is if you can see my hands there. If I was looking at that thing, it kind of like went back and forth. That whatever product was on that section went backwards. So then if I looked at that one, it came nearer, and this one went backwards. So it's like moving around. You kind of get dizzy, and sometimes it give you a headache as well. These varifocal lenses, and these glasses here cost £300. Okay, that's not cheap. And that is the actual lens. The lens was £200. Okay, the glasses were just £100, but so altogether over £300 as well. £303 I paid in total. And these were like super digital glasses as well, so it's like anti-glare and all that kind of stuff. And super digital was more designed to for computing and stuff. They had other super drive ones as well, which were better for driving, but it was to minimize the distortion. And I paid, I got the most expensive ones basically. And but I just can't get used to them, and it's a bit weird. And also, if you go outside and you come inside to a different room, it kind of looks strange. I mean, they say your brain has to adjust it, but I just don't want it to adjust. So my advice is, if you need varifocal lens, I won't recommend them. Basically, I would quite happy just to get a normal pair of lens designed for my eyes at a distance looking. And if it comes to reading, which I don't read that much anyway, but if I had to read something, I'd rather just take them off, read a little bit of article what I need to read, then put them back on. Okay, that's about as much as reading is. If you're really big into reading books, they may be handy for you. But if you just need to open a letter or read something on your phone, just take your glasses off, have a look at it, put your glasses back on. That'll be a lot easier, a lot cheaper, and a lot less headache. Okay, so if you've had a positive use of these glasses, these type of glasses, varifocal, if you know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a comment down below. But for me, I'm not interested in these glasses at all, and I'm going to go back to the optometrist and have a word with them and see what they can say. And if they advise me to stick with them, maybe I will, but really I just want to replace the actual lens and get a normal lens for them, which is designed for long distance. Anyway, that's me, Rashid, and maybe I'll make a follow-up video about this. So, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll speak to you next time.